back, I'm Gerty Rude, back again in what are we on? Is it Wednesday? I don't know. Tuesday? Wednesday, yes, it's definitely Wednesday. So wherever you are in the world, it's definitely Wednesday, and if you're not, well, if you're somewhere in the world where it's not Wednesday, then I'm sorry, I can't help you, because where I am, I've only just worked out it's Wednesday, so you're on a hide into nowhere if you're looking to me for direction. Anyway, I'm back again, it's me. It's Gerty Rudius. I'm back to illuminate you and hallucinate you. Well, say me, the Megalight. I am a conduit, you know, darlings. I am conduiting her thing, because I want to know what it is, how to cut up, like, Summit, what she's cutting up, what's she cutting up. Or is she making tzatziki? Oh, I'll tell you what, she's arrived, didn't she? She's arrived, she's up there in the echelon, she's posh. She's a bleeding god. She's one of them, you know. Oh, you can tell she's been to Soho House. She's making tzatziki dip. Tzatziki, whatever it's called, dip. You know, that horrible tasting mush that isn't really hummus, but we like to pretend it is and just dip randomly stuff in it and just hope for the best. Anyway, because in my house it's either that or ketchup. And that's so de rigueur down at Hill, darlings. No one wants to dip stuff in ketchup, do they? Not unless you're in an American diner. Or maybe in like a Wimpy. Wimpy is a very upmarket, you know, in Britain. Yes! You need to apply for a second mortgage before you set foot in a bleeding Wimpy. Anyway, enough of me, and let's get back to this. Oh, I love a Wimpy. I really do. Yeah, it's the only Wimpy I've ever had. It's mainly, well, the creeps on X. So, yeah, pretty Wimpy. And we're here. You're invited. Everything to know about, with love, the Megalight. Oh, she loves me. Oh, Meggie, I love you too, babe. Look, you're gorgeous. You tried to copy me. You've been doing it for years. You've been spectacularly failing at every step. And then, if that's not bad enough, you only try and copy bleeding Princess of Wales. I mean, just stick to copying me. You fail miserably at me. You've got no hope at the Princess of Wales, whatever her name is, the Lady Catherine. Yes, Her Royal Majesty, Her Royal Highness person. What? That's married to William. The iconic. Well, I think, say she's married to William, I think he's married to her, darlings. Yes, she is a divinity, you know. She is a divinity in much the way that his mother-in-law was. I was going to say her mother, but yeah, no, pretty much William's mother. So anyway, move on and let's not be a cow. So, what's happening with the Megalight? We're going to jump in and this lad here is going to tell us. I love him. I don't know what his name is. Well, I do, but I've forgotten. Should we just jump in?
In order to get Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet to nursery in school.
Yes.
I think perhaps that's going to grate with some people.
Great.
A shocking
Don't say
claim,
great,
though,
she'll start
in
with the cheese.
episode 2, when her friend Mindy Kaling, a fellow actress...
Oi! Don't call me Mark or Meghan insists her surname is now Sussex. Well, it's not, it's actually about Windsor, but do you know what I mean? Whatever. I'm doing the air thing. Whatever. Surname is now Sussex, and she corrects celebrity fair in the office star indicating. That is so obtuse. Is that a word? Or have I just invented it? What I really mean, when I say obtuse, I mean maniac. That's what I mean. Can someone tell her that the birth certificate or death certificate... Oh no, it's a marriage certificate. Well, it's one and the same thing with... well, from Harry's point of view, it is kind of like a living death, isn't it, really? And I think you'll find that her name is the Megalight of the Windsor of the Mountbatten. Or Mountbatten of the Windsor. Yes! And it's actually the name... Because you know, like, when you get pedigree dogs, they get these names, don't they? Like the Princess Eulalie of Ladyland or something, you know? The third. Yeah? This is what's happening. She's a pedigree, and her name is the Megalight. And she's the Meghan Marklet, the Marklet of Meghan, of the Mountbatten Windsor, and now she's just thrown all that out the window and you just got to call her Sussex. Or, do you know what it is with her? Do you know what it is? I don't want to be down at heel. I don't want to be lowbrow. But it's a sex, you see, darlings. You see, she can't get away with getting sex in everything, even if it's in her name. Yes, she just likes sex, Sussex. She loves it. She loves... Have you seen her in 90210, haven't you? Yeah, don't say anything. And suits, sluts, so whatever it's called. Sloots. Do you know when she was always making out with them geezers? Yes, they were rock hard. They were rock... Well, no, Well, no, they weren't really. They were acting. But anyway, yeah, so it's anything to do with sex, and she's just determined get the word sex somewhere in her name. Somewhere in her name. We're just happy that she hasn't called her first name Sex, really. So anyway, yeah, let's carry on, because I've lost the will to live and everybody's pinging me. Can people in the interweb world stop pinging me, please? I've been pinged enough. I'm being pinged by Candida Owens, whatever her name is. She's pinging me.
Calls her Meghan
Stop pinging me,
Markle, and
Candice.
Meghan
I can't
says,
do nothing
I'm
for
no
you,
longer
love.
Meghan Markle. My surname is Sussex.
It's not. It's about
family
Windsor.
name, our little family name.
Right.
And it's one that I share with our children.
No, it's literally not your family name. It's your position is the Duke and Duchess of Muchness and the Sussex. Something to. I don't know what Sussex. I don't know what we've ever done in Sussex to deserve this shoot show, but apparently it's her surname. So do you know what I mean? Let's just go. Don't question it. It's like dealing with people like that, isn't it? You know what I mean? You just, yes, okay. What's your name today? Yes, Napoleon. Lovely. That's a wonderful name. Jesus, a Pontius Pilate. I love it. It really rolls off the tongue. Suits you. Whatever. Do you know what I mean? Just let me go with it.
Very important to me. So her name is Meghan Sussex.
Yes,
of course,
apparently.
That title given to her
She's
and
sexy.
Prince Harry
She's
when they married
sexy,
in
sexy.
2018 by Queen Elizabeth II. They were given them titles Duke and Duchess of Sussex. This could...
Oh, I can't, because I'm just going to repeat the same thing. A title isn't her name. It's only like in loose terms when they're doing seating at an occasion. Oh, that's where the Sussexes sit, that's where the Cambridges sit, that's where the so-and-so sit. Doesn't mean anything. Their actual names, their married name is Mountbatten of Windsor. Because apparently she's married to this mug here. Oh, God, what's happening? I can't. Is that her talking at the Invictus? That's absolutely nothing to do with her.
Fortunately not go down very well with the British public, because they are titles given to them as working members of the royal family. Meghan visited Sussex once in her entire life.
Hello, she's a donkey. I love that movie. Oh, dearie me. I must remember. Yeah, he's got a bump on the head. Has she bumped him on the head? Because he's got a bump on the head. Say nothing. Don't say anything, Kurt. Don't be a bitch.
Royal, and she did
Hello?
not acknowledge the fact that is where the name came from in the series. She says it's just the family name that she shares with her children. It's her own little family unit. So I think for the people...
Look at me, I'm not bad for 47. I'll be 48 in August. I'll be on August 5th. I'm going to be 48. Was it 4th? Don't know. Don't remember. I can't even remember. No one in my family can remember my birthday. I was born in like the Lord. The Lord God. I came down from Earth, or wherever it is up above, in the planets to Earth to save mankind. Or womankind, because I'm authentic, classy, and I like to raise people up, mainly women. Unless you happen to be in a wet market and then you can just piss off, especially if you've been like them last month painting it. Who do you think you are? You know I don't like the smell of fresh paint. No! I only like the smell of frozen rose petals. Or something or other. Honest to God, my brain today.
Sussex and Great Britain, I don't think that's going to go down particularly well. Meghan, throughout this series, also wears the Cartier watch once owned by Diana, Princess of Wales, which Prince Harry...
Who give her that? Who? Oh, hang on. We're looking at the man that give her that. Barry, I know, darling. I know, but not being funny, geez. You've made your bed. It seems like you've got to enjoy yourself lying on it. Do you get me? Capiche? And unfortunately, you can't throw any more women in swimming pools. No, not allowed. No, it's de rigueur, darling. De rigueur.
Paris, and has since passed on to Meghan since their marriage, so perhaps a nod to Princess Diana in this series too. But Meghan also reveals an argument that she has had with Prince Harry over... I
thought she was going to say she was arguing with that ladybird up in the right-hand corner. Because, I'm not being funny for YouTube, at this point, at this exact point... If the breaking news was Meghan has an argument with the ladybird, I'd believe it. I'd literally... Nothing is beyond the pale, is it? Oh my God, she started on bleeding ladybirds. Anyway, so there you go. Oh dear God, somebody let me out of this mental landmine that I'm caught in. Go on.
Ladybird or ladybug.
Oh, she was ladybugging.
She is making with her friends Mindy Kaling these little... how do I describe it? These little sandwiches.
Oh, so she was arguing about a ladybird. Do you know what? I thought that was... I thought I was making a joke.
Using a tomato for a ladybird and little drops of balsamic vinegar on it to make the black dots on them. All sounds very cute, but she reveals that she gets into an argument with Prince Harry about what it's called. Because remember, Prince Harry grew up in England. We call them ladybirds. In America and in California, they call them ladybugs. A small point.
Can we go over what they call the mark clip? And it's not lady, it might be bug, but it's definitely not lady or bird. Right, let's go.
A bit of nicer, interesting interaction between their personal, private life. Now, the show itself, there was a lot of hoo-ha when this was discovered, is not actually shot in Meghan Markle's own kitchen.
No, it's not. It's not shot in her own kitchen. Oh, no, she's got another Asian person that she can be racist to. Oh, my God, I can't believe in your literary career and you listen to hip-hop. Oh, I'm really surprised you can knock me over with a bleeding lettuce leaf, darling. Oh, no. Why, you really? You don't listen to ding-dong, 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 ding-dong. I thought you would listen to that. What have you been Asian and everything? Do you get me, Asian? And she seems to be wearing the same outfit in every frame. She's got... What's she got? Oh, she's got Barry's... Don't... Listen. Shh. Listen, don't say upset. She's got his growing stuff there, doesn't she? She's got it there. She's got it there. She's getting in the camera. Oh, look at me. I'm growing Barry's lettuce. Devil's lettuce. Yeah. She's probably going to freeze it in ice cubes, put it in his drink, and get him pie-eyed.
Out by Netflix in California. And a lot of people were criticising Meghan at the time, saying that she's very fake. This isn't about... Oh, dearie bloody me, I don't know what to say. She's Shakespearean, you know, darlings. She is, in fact, a thespian. She is a thespian of the highest degree. Yes, she's Shakespearean. She's any minute she's going to quoteth something or other. Yes. I can't. I'm trying. Do you know what? In my mind, I'm trying to think of a Shakespeare quote. And I usually know loads of them, but my brain's just fried and died. This isn't her real life. It's filmed in a fake Netflix house.
Wherefore art thou,
Meghan does actually acknowledge that in episode 1 and say, this isn't my real life house. This is just a kitchen, and then I'm going to bring all of these...
She's broken into Target, isn't she, or somewhere like that in America, isn't she, when you think of it? You know, like those places you can go to and you can check out buying a new kitchen. She's burgled them. She's vangled her way in. She's took all her bleeding tap with her. And she's just made a home there. She's like, oh, stop. Look at me. I'm filming in my kitchen. It's probably in somewhere. It is. It's in a shop window. It would be, wouldn't it? So everyone could look at her. Right, let's go.
Treats and goodies and candles that I'm making
Do you know, my Babs loves treats and goodies. She does. If you've got some treats and goodies, she's yours. She don't care. She'll roll over and you can tickle her belly.
To my other friend, who's the makeup artist who she's known for years, who did her makeup at the wedding, back to my real life house. So she does acknowledge that.
No.
And of course we didn't know that at the time.
She got a real life house. She got a real life house. She got a real life. Oh, please stop. No one cares. The brink of Third World War. Every country in the Western world is like a bleeding third world country at the moment. But hey, let's all wait and watch while Meghan chops up bleeding slices of cucumber and freezes petals in bleeding ice cubes. Somebody bleeding. Just put me out of my misery. Put me away somewhere. Is there an asylum? Can't you all group together and do a petition? Yeah, sign it vigorously, vivaciously, whatever those words begin with. Give it into the government and say we are very, very worried about Gertius Rudius's mental decline. Just say that, because I could do with 3 meals a day and a free bed. Honestly, God, this is so tedious. No one cares, Meghan.
That criticism.
No one.
But we do get little snippets of her private world in her Montecito mansion.
Really?
There's a few still photographs. For example, there's a picture that she shared with us of her copper compost bin in her actual kitchen.
Oh my God, no!
There's also shots within the grounds of Meghan's mansion.
That's why I'm going to go and change and put a ball ground on, get me rosemary beads and everything. I'm getting so excited. I might get the vicar around the priest and do some incense and something or other, maybe bless me. Shut up, go on.
For example,
not you, darling,
collecting honey from her beehives.
Oh, please.
Feeding the chickens in the chicken coop. She's very careful to point out that those chickens are rescue chickens. Those chickens were rescued
and they rescue from Kentucky Fried Bleeding Chicken. They're vegan chickens, see, I only feed them vegetables. When they get fat, I wring their necks and pluck them, and then I can eat them because they're vegan.
Farm in the United States.
We
know Camilla, the Queen, has
Oh, that's not a nice picture to stop. That's mean. She doesn't look like that. That's a picture of me, isn't it? I'm sure it's a picture of me just poshed up with a posh hat. That's not, is that Meghan? I don't know who that is. Anyway, let's move on.
Betsy, Meghan adopts chickens from a factory.
Oh God, that's poor.
There's a comparison for
Do you know what I mean? Can you imagine being a battery chicken in a battery thing, and that thing turns up? You'd be like, leave me here. I'm just going to lay another bleeding half a dozen eggs. Please don't take me. I don't want to go to that nut job.
Now, Meghan, since stepping back as a working member of the
She's
royal
gonna feed
family,
me carrots.
has received a lot of
Then ring me back and eat
accusations
me.
of bullying and generally not being nice to those below her. Meghan and her lawyers have always denied those allegations. But
Stop. She is like Mother Teresa. Do you know what I mean? If Mother Teresa was a psychopath and took too much acid in the 60s, that's what she'd be like, probably. I mean, if you think Mother Teresa has been dead roughly, I think she died a few days after Diana. Yeah, if you look at her without the bronzer, I think she's a dead ringer. I think she is. I'm not being a bitch, but I think she is. I think she's looking good. She is looking. And I'll tell you what, if any of you disagree with me, we could have a bleeding cyber fight. Because I think she's looking fine, the Marklet, the Sussex, whatever her bleeding name is.
kind of, I think, subtly addresses that within this series. Two instances. In episode 1, her friend Daniel Martin, the makeup artist, cuts his hand.
I've got to stop. I can't anymore. I can't. So what we're saying is that, she's got all these friends. One's a hairdresser and one's a makeup artist. Yeah. Is that sort of people like you pay to be your friend? Do you get me? Capiche? Just saying that.
The knife accidentally, and Meghan comes to the
Mind
rescue.
you, she's up on me because I couldn't even pay somebody to be my friend.
She
so
gets out the first aid kit, she stems the blood, and she puts a plaster on her hands. Very loving, very careful.
She's like a Florence Bleeding Nightingale now. She's been reinvented, didn't she? Yeah, she is. She's like Gin and Skin. She's invented pen and bleeding ceiling. Go on.
She also makes a cup of coffee for one of the production teams.
No!
Which happens to be called...
Stop! She didn't. She sent down to Starbucks.
On camera, showing that she is being nice to all the production crew.
She's being nice to all the low people. She likes her hairdresser. She likes her makeup artist. She's not too keen on her dresser because obviously that she's got bad wrists. It's tragic. The dresser can't iron. Can't do that. Bad wrists. Far too much. Do you know what I mean? Behind Meghan's back with Barry. Giving the old... Do you know, like you do? Obviously not me, but I ain't got a dresser. But if I did have a dresser... Yes! Do you know what I mean? It's tawdry. It's tawdry, to say the least. I mean, I could expound, but then that would probably get me arrested.
Staff. There are definitely varying reports as to how nice Meghan was to production crew when she was either on Suits or working on commercials and things like that.
Yes.
There have been some quite horrible allegations. There's also been some testimony that Meghan was actually generally really nice to a lot of her...
She's really lovely. Stop, everybody. Keep saying she's like Mother Teresa, and if you know anything about Mother Teresa, she's a bleeding psychopath. But, you know what I mean? What is it? Yes, the vision isn't really like the reality, and it's like a dream. If I could take you up to paradise up above, and I could say that you're the only one that I love, life would be a dream, little Meggie. Anyway, I've had enough of this. I think it's going to go on and on. What are we into? 5 minutes of 11? Listen, I ain't got that much life left, to be honest. I can't. I'm going to stop breathing. I'm going to give myself a stroke. Well, actually, I'll finish the video first. So anyway, wherever you are in the world, let me do this and say that I love you and I'll leave you, and yes, just have a nice one and turn round to somebody. If you're on your own, just look in the mirror and say, I love you. And if you're with somebody that you love, just tell them you love them again and say, if they say what you want about your mad bag, just say, Gerty told me to. There you go, and you'll be exempt. So anyway, I love you and leave you. Bye-bye now.